How to develop kids' vocabulary. In today's video we are gonna talk about this. 8 important tips to expand your child's vocabulary. As adults you may always think of your child's language development. You always get those problems like, how can I improve my child's vocabulary? How do I teach my child vocabulary? How to develop kids' vocabulary. If you are getting such problems, stick with this video. I'm gonna break down everything one by one. Before jumping to the video, if you are new to this channel, make sure to smash the subscribe button, also hit the bell icon, then you will never miss my future videos. So, let's get started. Building your child's language ability is not something you should wait to do until they're old enough to go to school. Child's vocabulary development is extremely rapid. It starts to build up when they are infant. Therefore, if you want your child to have a rich and strong vocabulary, here are some amazing tips to be followed. Tips number 1. Introduce a word of the day. Introducing a new word each day will boost your child's vocabulary by 365, or 366, words every year, and is an activity that the whole family can get involved with. You could use a word-a-day calendar or a website or app to suggest new words, or pick them out of a dictionary. Make sure your child knows the meaning of the word, as they'll then be able to use it in their own speaking and writing. And do this continuously, you will see the improvement of your child's vocabulary. Tips number 2. Multiple exposure. Typically, a child needs to hear a new word 4 to 12 times before it is added to his vocabulary. When you introduce your child to a new word, try to keep a mental note of it and work to use it again in your conversations with your child. It is also important to use the word in a variety of different contexts, wherever it applies. Don't be afraid to throw in a word that you had focused on previously as well. Repeated exposure is one of the best ways to master new vocabulary words. Third one is, become a dictionary for your child. Even if there are any words in the dictionary, it is difficult for the child to understand them. The child becomes confused because it's deep words and definitions. So rather than letting the child use a dictionary, it is worth to settle those words through conversation with him. Duke recommends taking the time to figure out the definition with your child by using context clues, or the other words around it. Don't be hesitated to take time to talk with your child. He or she will enjoy talking with you. Try this, it will work for sure. Tips number 4, introduce word banks. Word banks are collections of related words, for example, adjectives, alternatives to said, or nature words. You'll find lots of word banks online, or you and your child could make your own using a notebook with a page per word group, adding new words as you find them. Your child can have word banks on hand when they're writing to help them find new and more interesting words. Tips number 5. Encourage child to read daily. Books are the number one way to expose kids to a richer vocabulary. As often as possible, read books with your child. When she comes to a word that she doesn't know, give your child a quick kid-friendly definition and continue reading. It's important not to have a big pause about the fact that she didn't know the word. When you finish reading the story. Tips number 6. Play together. Playing with your child is crucial for developing communication skills, Alice explains. Children learn to make new sounds, talk in full sentences, ask questions, and understand how interactions work. It also helps them communicate with other children. Tips number 7. Talk about past events. Through language we are able to travel through time to past and future events. As parents talk with children about experiences from the past, they tend to use novel words and children, in turn, are encouraged to use them. For example, a parent may say, Do you remember when we went to the aquarium? The child responds, yes, we saw that big fish with wings. To which the parent replies, yes, that was an enormous stingray. Regular conversations about the past foster vocabulary learning. This is last but not least. Tips number 8. Have many conversations with children. The amount of language children hear during conversations with adults in the first 18 to 24 months of life matters. Language areas of the child's brain are rapidly developing. The ability to translate sounds into meaningful words is rapidly improving. Linking sounds to meanings quickly enables one to continue to make sense from the words they are hearing. The speed with which children assign meaning to words is strongly related to the amount of language they have heard as part of adult-child conversations. As one who researches the best ways to expand your child's vocabulary and literacy, here are 8 things that I believe parents and educators can do to help build children's language and vocabulary skills. Try these things in your family too. It will help you a lot to expand your child's vocabulary. So, let's meet again with another video. Stay tuned. Don't forget to comment your ideas. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Catch you later. Bye bye.